I ain't giving up until I become Hokage.
I think there's no good in the food that I put down, that's what I think. And how do you know? I just know. Look around, man. The city, it stinks. It's a sewer. It stinks and it smells like shit, and I can't get the stink out of my nose. I think that this world, it needs men that are willing to make the hard call.
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility.
How could I have forgotten? It's survival of the fittest in this world. This world filled with violence, deception, and betrayal. How could I?
Oh boy. Never in a million years would I ever think that I would go back to being Darth Maul, Maul's Fortress. And by that, I mean basically like I view Maul's Fortress as a sort of diary, you know, like I don't want to say it's a character because it's not really a character, but like I kind of view Maul's Fortress / Darth Maul as more of like a, I guess, kind of a caricature of my real life self. You know, I get to say things that I don't really get to say in real life. I get to act a certain way I don't really get to act in real life. You know, I can, you know, hopefully my fan isn't too loud. So my fan's blowing. It's hot in here, but hopefully it's not too loud. But yeah, basically it's like I can pretty much be who I want. I can say things uncut, unraw, and I kind of associated Darth Maul and Maul's Fortress with that. So now that you guys know that, that's why I put it in the past, because I kind of just felt like, I don't know, I kind of just felt like it was so annoying to have to always come on here and have to like find the next bad thing to talk about. You know, it was really just stressful. It wasn't very fun. I mean, you see all these videos here that they're almost all of them are kind of negative. And I thought for some reason I could avoid that, because for some silly reason I believe that life it's just sunshine and rainbows, man. Or at least it can be, and it's in my power. But nowadays I feel like it's the exact opposite. I think life can be really crappy. I think it just knocks you out. It just constantly beat you up, abuses you, bruises you, however you want to put it. And you know what? If making a YouTube channel where you're able to take out your anger and frustration on that stuff makes you feel any kind of bit better, do it. Do it. Be Darth Maul, be Maul's Fortress, be whatever character you want to be, man. Because if the world is not allowing you to express yourself truthfully in the way you want to, here's your outlet, man. You got journals, you got diaries, you got notes in your phone, you got YouTube, you got Instagram, Twitter. There's outlets to express yourself, and I am no longer ever again going to numb myself of that. I'm going to, if I have a bad day at work or a bad day in life or whatever, guess what? I'm coming on here. I'm letting you all have it. I'm letting all of you have it, man. Because if that's the only way I can hope and feel better about everything that's going on right now, whether it's my life or yours, or just, I'm speaking in general, okay? If I can do that, come on here and talk my stuff and be, you know, Darth Maul and be whatever character you want to be, I'll do that. I'll do that. And that is exactly why I switched back to Maul's Fortress. Let me show you guys something real quick. Let me show you this channel real quick. If I can find it, let's see. There it is. Malo Chiha. Okay, so this was actually my very first YouTube channel, Malo Chiha, and basically I kind of made fun content. This was years ago. Like most of you guys on this channel have no idea. I made fun content. Okay, I made like reaction videos to anime. I did like, you know, tier lists. This was all back in like 2020, maybe like 2021 ish, maybe 22. That was my early YouTube days. Okay. And I kind of abandoned that channel for a while. I made it a Cobra Kai channel for a little bit, and then that became dead because I came to Mouse Fortress, or Darth Maul Media, whatever you guys know me as. And yeah, so I was here for a long time, but then I jumped back to this channel and turned it back into Malo Chiha, where I made AI videos. Okay, here they are here, and they popped off. You know, they were pretty good. A lot of them have thousands of views, like 1, 2, I think another one down here, right here. Really great videos. I think AI is a very interesting piece of technology that we have. I'm not like everyone else who thinks like it's dangerous and it's gonna take over the world. Like, I don't believe that. I think we're the ones who made it, and we're the ones who can stop it if it gets to that point, right? Anyway, so yeah, I did that, and I kind of used this as a way to cope too. You know, I had my favorite character in anime, Sasuke Uchiha. I had him talking about real stuff, you know, talking about things that go on in people's lives, and that was my way of expressing, you know, how I felt. And after a while, it just got boring. I eventually switched to like him talking about like certain fights and characters from different shows, and that was really fun too for a while. But as you can see, I abandoned that too. I haven't done one of those in like 5 months. So, and that's kind of because like, I guess I don't know, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel like I wasn't satisfied doing that. Okay, and that's when I came back to this main channel, but it wasn't Mouse Fortress. It was Malo Chiha Live. Okay, I made about 3 videos, or no, I made like 7 videos. I did private them, and I just kept these because they were like my favorite ones I did in that time span. I know I'm rambling a lot about this, but it has a point, trust me. So I did that, and I still wasn't satisfied. This is the thing. The only point in my YouTube career ever where I felt any bit satisfied is when I've been Darth Maul. Aka Darth Maul Media, Mouse Fortress, whatever you want to call me. Okay, that's the only time I felt content. I felt content doing this. Like I have so many videos because like I'm speaking my mind. That's why. On Malo Chiha, I couldn't do that. I couldn't. This is the real me. It's just, it is what it is, man. Okay. And you know what? It feels good. It feels good to be able to come on here and speak my mind about things that no one else can, and no one else wants to, because you guys are afraid. But I'm not scared, man. That's why we have YouTube and social media, so we can express ourselves, man. You know, like I can't get canceled on here. There's no way. This is my channel. You can't cancel me. This is this is my channel, man. Like, what are you gonna do? So, with all this being said, Mouse Fortress is back. Okay, Darth Maul is back. Malo Chiha will live on, maybe another channel. Maybe I'll bring him back someday and do some more AI videos, or just do some anime content. I might do that on here too. But from this point on, expect like Darth Maul type content, okay? Where I'm uncut, I'm raw, and I'm angry. Okay, because I hate to say it, I have a lot going on right now in my life, and I feel like there's a giant just like fire inside of me, and I have not been able to just let it out. I haven't. And if this is gonna help with that, I'll do it. I will happily do it. Okay, so guess what? Expect videos from me weekly. I'm doing streams again. I'm back. I need a change. I need a life change desperately. I need that fire, that you know, that drive to like keep going, you know. And this was a very good thing I think I had for myself. That I feel like I'm proud of it. I made a lot of friends on here because of it. Been able to, you know, connect with people about the same things that I feel, you know, like it helps a lot, man. And you know what? I'm going back to it. I can't sit on the sidelines just any longer, bro. Any longer. Oh, that being said, man, this is a very long update video. It's like 10 minutes. I don't care if it gets no views. I don't care if it gets 5 views. This video had to be, this is more of a therapeutic thing versus like, you know, trying to like chase views and chase a topic. This is strictly therapeutic, okay? So if you're watching this, you're a real one. But long story short, this was just an update video on where I've been and why I'm reverting back to Miles Fortress. And long story short, it's because it's who I am. I am Darth Mal. That's me. I can't escape it anymore. I can't run away from it. I can't pretend to be someone else who's better, who's nicer, who lives in a world where it's just sunshine and rainbows and, you know, nope. You have to let it out. You have to let that anger out. You have to let whatever's holding you back, you gotta let it out. In some shape, like you have to do it. You gotta do it. Okay? And this is my way of doing it. Right here is my way of doing it. So. I'm back.